ng tao is somewhere between 75 to 90 years old. Okay? So, ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, 75 to 90 years old. So, 80 years old is okay. So, i-segment natin ngayon. Tingnan natin ngayon. From now until retirement, ilang taon pa yan?
Until
Kunyari, ikaw din
45
si
minus
Ange.
23,
This is
12.
going to be
12 years?
12 years. 12 years, 22 years. 22
22
years.
years.
So that means, Ange, you're still going to work active to generate active income for the next 22 years. Now, from the time that you're going to retire, papunta dun sa departure date mo, ibig sabihin nito, plano mo pang mabuhay for the next 35 years additional.
It's 45, 35 ba 45?
45 to 80. Tama? Okay. Sabihan mo lang ako pag mali yung math ko, ha? Hindi kasi ako magaling.
Hindi rin ako magaling sa
dahil
math, sir.
engineer
Okay na.
Okay. And you're 23 years old now. Have you worked earlier than 23 years old? When was that?
At the age 20.
20. Nagsimula ka na magtrabaho. Why?
Meaning ka?
I admire you. Kasi 20 years old ako, hindi ko pa alam kung anong career ko. So, 20 years old, you started working. Okay. What's the reason why you work?
To gain income.
To gain income. So, ibig sabihin, meron kang gustong mangyari sa buhay mo. That means you have goals. Right? Okay. Now, today, ang pag-uusapan natin is yung midterm goal mo. Okay lang ba na pag-usapan natin ang midterm goal mo? Okay. We're not going into your short-term goal kasi usually basic lang naman yung mga short-term goals. Diba? For example, gusto mong bumili ng iPad. Diba? Or mga gadgets. So, those are short-term goals. Midterm goals, usually, it can range from 5 to 10 years. From today. Okay. So, what are your midterm goals, if you don't mind?
Gusto kong magkaroon ng business.
Okay, business. Wow, I like that. Anong klase ng business to?
Cafe, studio.
Cafe, studio. Kukompetensya mo pa si Blue Gray.
Oh, that's different.
Okay. Do you have a capitalization in mind? Magkano?
Around siguro 1 million.
1 million. Wow, perfect. Karamihan yata ng mga negosyo ngayon, kailangan simulan mo at million na agad, no? Para maganda ang dating ng negosyo mo. Okay, any other midterm goal?
Midterm goals, gusto ko din magkaroon ng makabay ng isa to siya yung mga dormitories gani.
Wow. Boarding house.
Oh, yeah.
Boarding.
Okay. Boarding house.
Passive income.
Passive income.
Okay. That's good. Magkano naman ang gusto mong maging initial
Wala
capital?
akong idea, sir,
Wala kang
kung magkano ang ganyang properties.
Actually, sa ngayon, wala pa rin akong idea dyan sa boarding house. So, pwede ka bang pumili ng ibang midterm goal?
Midterm goal. Sige, sir, get married na.
Wow!
Get married.
I also like that. 10 years ago. Getting married. Okay. Meron bang special someone ngayon?
Of course.
Okay. Sige, napag-uusapan na ninyo kung magkano ang budget ninyo.
Ano yan, sir? Parang for the wedding itself or for the family, ano na?
For the wedding lang.
For the
Oo.
wedding na. Around siguro mga 400,000.
0.4 M. Okay. Ano pa? Meron pa?
Yun na.
Yun
Yun
na.
na kasi na.
Saan kayo titira? Sa boarding house.
Sa boarding house.
Okay. So, okay. So far, ang accounted natin na midterm goal mo within the next 5 to 10 years is 1.4. Oh, medyo modest ang midterm goal mo, ha? Pero of course, kung meron kang midterm goal, meron ka rin long-term goal. Okay. And usually ito, it's 10 years above. Diba? So, any long-term goal you have in mind?
I want a resort.
Okay. Saan?
Probably in El Nido.
El Nido. Wow, it's a prime location. Pwede bang bumisita dito?
Of course.
Sa tingin mo, mga magkanong value ng resort mo na gusto mo?
50 million.
50 million. Wow, ang laki nito. But I like it. Ano pa?
Yeah, for the retirement.
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 Okay. Do you have any figure in mind para sa
Sa
retirement, retirement money? Okay.
Wait lang. Nagre-retire ako 45, tapos 80 pa ako mamamatay. Wait lang.
Sige, ano na lang, pag-usapan natin
Yeah, 45.
kung magkano sa tingin mo ang monthly na kailangan mo in order for you to live comfortably.
Monthly.
Simulan natin doon.
Sige.
Is it 30,000, 50,000, 100,000?
100 siguro.
100,000.
monthly.
Okay,
Times
so
12.
if you have 100,000 every month times 12,
Times
1.2.
35
so that's
years.
going to be 1.2
1.2
M. Now, if you're going to live for the next 35 years, the total money that you need to be working on right now is, compute daw to, 1.2. Sabihin na lang natin
40.
mga 40. Sabihin na lang natin 40 million.
40 million.
Yun ko.
40 million. Okay? 40 million plus 1.4, roughly mga 41.4 million ang value ng goal mo.
May ano pa?
Ay,
Resort.
meron pa
May
palang
resort
resort.
pa.
Plus 91 million. 91.4 ang value of your goals. Okay. Question. Have you done something already to start with your goal? Malalaman natin yan. Okay? Kasi kung ito yung goal mo, definitely, because this is into the future. Let's look at your current reality. Okay? The reason kung ba tinanong ko, if you have already started something towards your goal, kasi that will determine kung ano yung dapat mong gawin ngayon from now until your retirement. Kung talagang gusto mo to. Okay? Kung talagang gusto mo tong lahat ng to. How important is this goal to you?
Very important.
What would you feel kung makuha mo
Sir
ito?
naman pasta! No! Iyak na yan. Sir naman
Diba? Fast na naman siya. Right? So what would you feel kung halimbawa naglalakad ka na sa aisle? Tapos you were able to prepare more than 400,000 para sa wedding mo. Tapos lahat ng mahal mo sa buhay nandoon sila, nakaupo sila doon and they're watching you walk down the aisle para kang si Lea Salonga. Diba? So how would you feel?
Iyak na yan. Sarap.
Yan yung emotional attachment doon sa presentation.
Apirisan.
Diba?
Ang galing mo. Idol kita, sir.
Now, question naman, how would you feel kung dahil sa kakulangan sa pera, hindi matuloy yung kasal mo kahit 400,000 lang yung budget ninyo?
Ang bulak na, ang
solicit
bukay
na.
ko, sampagitan na lang, sir. Sampagitan na lang.
Buti sana kung
bouquet ko.
sampagita, kung sampagita pa yan, kung ilang-ilang yan.
Bagambilya na lang, sir. Pitas na lang ako dun sa labas.
So,
Kainis.
let's look into your reality. Okay, balik ako dun sa guides ko. Let's see kung ano na yung na-accumulate na so far from the time that you started working. Okay? Dito natin. Sige. Meron ka na bang mga na-accumulate na? Actually, usually ito, you let the client talk. Okay? Pero kung medyo at a loss siya, pwede mo siyang i-guide. Ano na ba yung mga na-accumulate mo? Meron ka na ba mga fixed assets na na-investan? Okay? Are you willing to divulge kung ano yung mga fixed assets mo?
Kasali ba yun hindi pa nila nabayaran?
Si EJ naman, sir, tanongin.
Hindi, kunyari kasama ka doon. Sige, for example, fixed assets.
Okay.
Meron ka na bang na-invest na property, for example?
Sabihin natin, siguro may, pero kasali yung bayad, hindi pa bayad.
O
Dapat
magkano?
bayad.
Pwedeng bayad na, pwedeng hindi pa bayad.
Sige, sabihin na natin, siguro condominium.
Condo, wow. I admire people who start investing in condo at a very young age. Mga magkano yung value ng condo?
2.4 siya.
2.4 million. Wow. May kwarto na to.
3.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a good price. Good deal.
Accurate value niya yan, hindi yan
Current
pre-selling.
value. Okay na yan. Sige. Ibig sabihin, pwede pa
mas
itong
mura
tumaas.
pa yan. Hindi, mas mura pa.
Bakit magiging mas
Nakuha
mura?
ko, very pre-selling siya.
Okay. So, ito
fair
na yung
market
current value.
niya.
Oh, pero pataas pa rin to.
Siguro.
Diba? Tumataas pa rin to. Any other assets?
Mhm.
Meron ka bang mga jewelries? Pwede may tanong. Oo. So, other assets like jewelries, mga nag-appreciate ang value. Jewelry na nag-appreciate ang value. Diba? Mga gold jewelries, diamonds, ganyan. Shine bright like diamonds. Okay? So, tingin mo yung, kung willing siya na ibigay yung value. Sige, roughly, mga magkano yung value niya. Sabihin na natin, okay, meron kang worth 1 million na other assets mo. Okay. Investments.
Stock exchange.
Okay. Like stocks. Do you have investment in the stock or financial markets?
Meron yung kapitbahay namin.
Meron yung kapitbahay ninyo. Hindi, ikaw,
Ah,
personally, because this is your life.
Oo nga.
This is your financial life that we're
Okay, sige.
talking about. Okay, so do you have stocks?
Meron naman.
Okay.
Ano,
Mga ilang
sabihin natin,
ang value niya?
roughly. Siguro sabihin natin 500,000.
500,000. Wow, I like this. And this is earning a passive income for you already.
Ano yung siguro investing 3D. Pero mga kahit pa paano, earn na naman siya.
Wow, that's good. So, any other businesses or ventures na napasukan mo late from the time that you started working up to now?
Ako, sige, I'm into network marketing.
Network marketing.
Kasi ba siya?
Hindi, mamaya na natin siya ipapasok doon sa income. Okay? Pero in terms of yung business na merong value kaagad,
Okay.
meron ka ba yan? Sorry,
Family lang. Meron family pero ako wala.
Okay, so personally wala ka. So let's stop the computation. So far na-accumulate mo is 3.9 million. Okay? For the past 3 years. And that this is already good considering na 91.4 million yung goal mo for the rest of your living life. Okay? And this is roughly mga around ilang percent ito? Lagyan na lang natin sa 3%. Okay? Kunyari. Okay? So, from this figure to this figure, kumusta naman? How do you feel?
Kulang pa.
Kulang pa.
yan.
Okay? So, ibig sabihin, meron pang mga dapat na gawin. Ano yung susunod dyan?
Debts.
Okay. Sige, okay lang ba na pag-usapan natin to? Because this is going to be part of the financial projection na gagawin natin sa iyo. Okay? So, meron bang mga existing debts or obligations na lang that can be translated
It doesn't
into
have to be
monetary
ano,
equivalent?
Expenses.
It doesn't have to be parang exact. Parang
Oo.
ano lang good. Example.
Example.
May
Obligation.
binabayaran ka bang mortgage?
Meron.
Okay, how much every month?
Every month.
Ba yun may nag-sino yun sa loan?
Hindi, sinama
Wala pa yun.
mo na siya.
Kuwari 20.
Okay, 20 million?
20K.
20,000 every month. Okay. Sige. What else? This is for
Credit
your
card.
house? This is for your house?
Mm.
House. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Credit card. Magkano ang credit limit mo? Max out ba?
Hindi naman. Kuwari 20,000.
Okay, sige. 20,000 din. Per month. Any other obligations?
TJ.
Ako kapatid ko obligation.
Obligation mo siya. Doon natin ilalagay yan
Sige.
sa susunod na topic natin. Okay. Pero yung talagang kailangan mong bayaran, kasi hindi mo pwedeng i-set aside.
Kasi hindi kami mortgage.
Okay. So, ito na yon.
Ito na yun.
So, ang total mortgage mo is around 40,000
Mhm.
pesos per month. Okay, next page please.
Yung sa likod na.
Wala.
Oo.
Scratch.
Ay, dalawa lang po yun.
Tapos pagka nagsusulat kayo ng ganito, halimbawa meron kayong talagang malinis na papel, walang ganito. Even if vacant yung likod, huwag mo sulatan yun. Go to the next page. Nakuha na lang tayo ng gamit. Okay. So, we've already talked about what you've accumulated and the debts and obligations you currently have. Let's talk about your floating naman. When we talk about floating, we're actually speaking about your expenses. Okay. The things that you cannot, the expenses that you cannot do without. Okay. So, ano yan? Ano yung mga floating or mga expenses mo on a month-to-month basis?
Yung
Example
amount na
is yung
talaga
food. Magkano ang budget mo sa food every month? So, how much is your budget for food?
Siguro 10.
10,000. Okay. Ano to? Sa bahay lang or kasama na yung labas nito?
Bahay at labas.
Bahay and labas. Okay. Ano pa?
Travel. Ay, ito ang tawag dyan.
Travel. Sige. Travel and transport.
Transport. Travel, transport.
Okay. What else? How much? Ang budget mo dyan?
4,000 siguro.
4,000 per month. Any other expense?
Cellphone load.
Okay. So, utilities. Okay. How much?
200.
So, continuously.
Kasi yung mga 1,000.
Mga 1,000. Including
per month
electricity bill, mga phone bills. What else?
Wala na maisip.
Meron pa ba?
May shopping ba?
Pwede yan.
Yeah. The
So,
reason
total
why
budget
the
ba?
reason why we're going into so much details is you want to get as many information from your client as possible so that mahanapan mo later on ng hindi man butas pero parang kung saan may papasok yung solusyon. So sabihin na lang natin total nito is 15,000
Per month.
per month. Okay?
Okay.
We've talked about your floating level. Now let's go to your income or earnings. Okay. There are two possible earnings or income. Pwede kang mag-earn, number one, sa active. Ibig sabihin, you exchange your time, your talent, for a corresponding amount of money. Right? And then, we also have the passive income. This is basically your money working for you. Okay? Pwede yan in the form of interests, in the form of dividends, mga ganyan. Okay, so by actively doing something to get or to generate income, how much are you making? If you don't mind.
Kumari, meron ako 3 wedding sa isang buwan. So, mga around 90 siguro.
90. Wow, that's great. 90,000 every month. Any passive income coming in?
Ako wala.
Wala ka. Ikaw.
Ako, ano ba? Kano ba?
Play along lang ha.
Sige, sabihin na natin. Halimbawa, sabihin natin
Gusto talaga sabihin lahat.
5,000. Sabihin natin.
5,000 na passive income. Wow, I like this. Every month ito or every week?
Halimbawa, month. Sabihin
Monthly.
natin.
Okay, every month. Any other sources of income?
Sige, yun na yun.
95. Okay, so you have 95,000 per month. Now let's see how much are you saving. Okay? So, naturally, i-minus natin yung income, earnings mo, dun sa floating level mo, plus whatever monthly obligations you have.
Ano yun? Ano yun, sir?
So, this one, minus floating, minus your debts or obligations na every month mong binabayaran. Okay? So, let's analyze or assess. Huwag na lang analyze. Let's assess. So, you have 95,000 minus 15,000 minus
Less
40.
40,000.
So, 40.
40.
So, this is
55. 40.
40,000. Wow!
Laki naman
Ang laki ng savings mo.
Joke kayo.
Question. Nararamdaman mo ba yung 40,000 mo every month? Saan to napupunta? Do you know where this is going?
Shopping.
Sa mall.
Sa
So,
mall.
dapat kasama pa siya dun. Sa miscellaneous mo, sa floating. Okay? Ano pa? Saan pa?
Saan pa siya napunta?
So, ano to? Nagbababay sa'yo yung 40,000 mo every month? Unaccounted siya.
Saan napunta? Save?
Or are you putting this in a bank?
Sige, pagpalagay natin lang sa bank.
So, consciously,
Hindi na sa bank,
nilalagay mo siya sa bank.
conscious.
Okay, wow! Ang galing-galing mo naman. Meron kang 40,000 savings every month sa bangko. Konti na lang ang difference mo dun sa goal mo na mag 100,000 every month para sa retirement mo. 60,000 na lang ang difference niya. Diba? Kunyari lang ha. Sige nga, ano nga yung kasunod dyan? I want to see.
Financial freedom.
Okay. Now, the reason why we're discussing this to you is so that we will be able to find out kung ano ba yung path that you're going to take talaga towards your retirement. And the reason why we wanted to find out that also, find out kung ano yung path mo towards your retirement para maging comfortable naman yung buhay mo. Pagka nawalan ka na talaga ng active source of income. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you yung tinatawag natin na financial freedom principle. I'm sure alam mo to, EJ. Diba? Ano yung first principle towards financial freedom? Kunyari lang, diba?
Ni Warren Buffett.
Ni Warren Buffett.
Ano nga yung first?
Diba?
Hindi ko ata alam.
Ano nga kasi yun?
Ano nga uli yan, Miss Cathy?
Save before you.
Save
before
you
spend.
Before spending.
Spending.
Okay. Second is,
Ano pa ngayon? Parang may kamali si Ross.
hindi, tama yan.
Before spending.
Spend and earn eh. Earn and
Ganito
save
siya.
the difference.
Sorry, ha?
Mali pala.
Earn
And
and save.
Earn and
Earn and
save.
save.
Earn and
But most people, ang ginagawa nila is they earn and then they spend. Right? Now, of course, whatever you make, spend the difference.
Mali.
Earn, you save. Whatever is left, you spend.
Earn, save.
Tama? Spend the difference from this.
Kumbaga,
You have an income minus your
Your
savings.
savings.
Whatever is left,
You spend.
you spend.
ito na yung
you
magiging
spend.
expense mo.
Oh.
O ilalagay mo sa expense mo. Okay? Pero maganda rin, kung ano yung nasisave mo, dapat pumapasok siya sa isang vehicle that allows you to maximize yung tinatawag na compounded interest. Pero in all this, itong tatlo na to, actually, it's summed up dun sa principle na save first before spending. Okay. Tama naman, Mami, no? Okay. Now, to further bring this to the next level, para magkaroon ka ng magandang understanding how you can be, how you can protect your finances, let's look into the financial pyramid or yung tinatawag na wealth bucket. Okay? Wealth bucket. Anong sinasabi dito? Di ba triangle to? Anong pinaka-strongest part ng triangle?
Sa baba.
The base, the foundation. So, dapat mag-lay down ka ng tamang foundation. Okay? And then you start building up on the foundation. Ano yung foundation ng wealth bucket mo? First is security. Okay? Any person who has the capacity to generate income, dapat pinoprotect niya yung capacity niya na yun to generate income so that he will have peace of mind. Okay? Security. This is basically protecting your income or your income generating capacity. Later on, I'm going to go into details. Pangalawa is you should learn to grow your money. Okay? Save first before you spend, compounded interest. And then that's a time that you go for your dreams. Problema sa ibang tao, pag nagkaroon ng pera, ano mo nang ginagawa? Dreams ka agad. Pag nawalan sila ng capacity to earn or capability to earn, wala na. Anong gagawin? Ibebenta ngayon yung mga dreams nila na na-accumulate nila.
Sayang.
Sayang. Kasi hindi mo na ibebenta yan at the right value. Okay? Next, let's go into the details of your security bucket. Ano ba itong mga security bucket na to? Okay, number 1 is you should have a floating level or floating reserve. Ano ibig sabihin
Emergency
nito?
fund.
Yes.
Para siyang emergency fund.
Pero wag natin
Okay, wag nating tawaging emergency fund,
Kasi
pwedeng peace of
Peace of
mind
mind
fund
fund.
siya.
Peace of mind.
Okay?
Example,
Example,
kung 15 ba or 20,000 na lang.
kung kumikita ka ng 15,000 or ito yung gastos mo, 15,000 para mabuhay ka lang on basic necessities ha. So 15,000 dapat daw ito 6 months to
1 year.
12 months.
Mhm.
Okay, punta tayo doon sa conservative na lang. 15 times 12 months,
Times
dapat
6.
6 pala. Times 6 months, dapat meron kang
90.
around 90,000.
And nasa
Which will give you a leeway to find the next source of income mo.
Mhm.
Right? Number 2, as I said, kailangan pinoprotektahan mo yung capacity mo to produce income. At kung may family ka, I'm sure magkakaroon kayo ng family later on, you should protect the income that's coming into the family. And how are you going to do that? Life protection. Okay? Or what is most commonly known as insurance.
Yung dapat adequate siya.
Okay? At hindi siya basta-basta lang. Dapat adequate siya. Magkano ang value ng coverage mo? Dapat equivalent siya dun sa at least sa midterm goal mo. Or kung meron kang, for example, meron kang anak, meron kang educational sa kanila, projection or vision sa kanila na dapat 6 million sila, dapat yun yung value nung life protection mo. So that protected yung future nila. You should always think about the child or the children. So sabihin na lang natin na equivalent to 1.4 million. Or close to 2 million. So dapat at least yan ang coverage mo ngayon. Okay? Pangatlo is, of course, if you have your own family, pero pwede mong hindi ito discuss, depende sa marital status ng kausap mo, is the educational fund. Okay. Equivalent dun sa inilista ditong midterm goal. Pang-apat is your health coverage or your HMO. Alam mo ba na lahat ng mga successful na mga business people, aside from the life protection that they have, meron din silang health fund or health coverage. Para yung panggastos nila sa hospital, kung ano-ano man ang mangyari sa kanila, hindi na nila kinukuha dun sa living expense nila. Okay. And lastly, of course, you should have a retirement program or a retirement plan. Okay. Now. Ange, bisag 23 years old ka pa, nabisaya na. Kahit na 23 years old ka pa ngayon. Because lahat naman ng tao abot sa retirement. You should already starting a retirement fund. Okay? So,
Next.
so okay na, naintindihan mo na yung security bucket. Let's go to the growth bucket. Basically, ang goal mo dito is to grow your income. Whatever you have now, mamultiply mo siya. Okay. And how are you going to do that? Number 1, pwede kang pumasok sa traditional business. Okay. Question, do you have the necessary skills to run a multi-million peso business that will give you a multi-million income to prepare you for your retirement in the next 22 years?
Learning pa lang siguro.
Learning curve,
Training
di ba?
na lang.
Training pa. Okay.
Pero
And
observable, siya, currently na traditional business na siya.
alamin mo sa kanya kung ano yung mga na-experience niya ng mga risks or challenges in the business. Pasanangin mo, is it worth the earning right now? Okay. Pag sinabi niya, yeah, it's worth it. That's good. I-ano mo lang siya, i-affirm. Huwag mo siyang banggain.
Affirm lang.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so sabihin na lang natin na yung business mo is making you 100% of the money and time that you're putting in. That's very good for you. I-acknowledge mo lang. Okay. Kung gusto mo naman dagdagan, kasi we're talking about growth, aside from the traditional business that you currently have, which is very profitable, and congratulations, diba? Pwede kang maghanap ng
Money machine.
money machines or money-making machines. Okay. Ano ibig sabihin nito? Money that's working for you. Na even if natutulog ka, kumikita yung pera mo. Okay. And the most popular nowadays
You should do
is the one that you're involved in right now, which is the
stock market.
stock market or stock trading. Or some people call this financial market. Good for you, EJ, kasi meron kang understanding dito. What if yung family mo naiiwan, walang understanding dito?
Ako na lang mag-handle ng pera.
Eh kung mawala ka ng,
Oo, wala ka yun.
mapapatuloy pa ba nila ang pag-grow ng pera mo? Pasa ka na doon, di ba? Okay, next.
Dalawang ways. Either mag-trade ka.
Okay. So, sa stock market, di ba, there are two ways that you can actually make money from the stock market. Pwedeng personally ikaw ang mag-trade. Ibig sabihin yan, binabantayan mo yung galaw ng market. Or, pwede naman
Makiride.
na makiride ka. Tama ba yung term? Ride?
Yeah.
Okay. Sa riding, of course, merong pamaraan na you just put in your money, pero you know, you are actually assured na yung pera mo magsisimulang mag-grow. Because you are actually using
There are money-making
certain
instruments
vehicles.
that they invest by the billions and we just have to ride with it. Parang
money-making instruments. Ito kasi nag-review
Of
na
course,
ito sa
we will.
Kami.
No. Diba? Kung di-share niya ni Russell. And of course, I will share to you the money-making instruments later on. But of course, parang sasabihan mo pa rin yung client na it's your choice whether you take it or not. Parang gano'n.
So, let's talk about riding. Diba? For example, this is you, Ange. Right? Ange, at this point in time, may bangko ka, diba? Are you putting your money in the bank?
Yeah.
Okay. Ano yung bank mo?
Kung wari, BPI.
Okay, BPI. Wow! That's good. BPI. Okay. Alam mo ba paano nagkakaroon ng pera si BPI? Paano siyang kumikita?
Interest.
Interest. Saan?
Sa loans.
Sa loans. Ano pa? Tama yun. Do you have any idea?
Stock market.
Deposits.
Oh, that's true. Deposits. Pero anong ginagawa nila dun sa deposits?
Ni-invest nila
Ni-invest
sa
Nire-invest nila yan sa
PSE.
PSE, sa stock market. And do you know that BPI has a group of people na alam nilang piliin yung tinatawag na blue chip or performing stocks. Okay? And honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, since the time na na-conceptualize ang stock exchange, ang performance niyan is laging maganda. Not necessarily laging maganda, but definitely kumikita ang mga bangko. Currently, it's around 17%. Okay, lagay na lang natin. For example, alam mo yung detail, 17%. Okay. So, ano mangyayari ngayon dito? Siyempre, si PSE, through yung mga fund managers, pag tinrade na nila yung stocks, kikita ngayon si BPI.
17%.
Almost equivalent or equal na talaga sa 17%. Pero you as a depositor, and all the rest of the depositors, magkano binibigay ni BPI?
2%.
2%.
Or less.
Talaga?
0.37.
Ang katotohanan niya is
0.37.
0.375%
Wow.
per annum yan.
Pag 2% or Royal Bank na.
Oo.
Wow.
Okay. That's per annum, 0.375 minus withholding tax, minus service charge, and all the other expense. Maliit yung papasukan ng pera mo. Kanina, for example, na-mention niya, kanina sabi mo na yung savings account mo is worth 100,000. Example lang. And what I'm going to suggest to you and this is a good option, hindi ko kukunin ang pera mo. Ang gagawin lang natin, whatever you have now, are you happy by the way sa 0.375 na kinikita ng 100,000?
Yeah, pwede.
Gagawin lang natin, ita-transfer lang natin yan. Doon sa sinasabi kong instrument. Okay? But instead of trading directly with PSE, papadaanin natin sa PhilAmLife. Okay. Bakit PhilAmLife? Marami namang ibang mga companies dyan or instruments or vehicle na pwede mong pagpasukan.
Okay.
So far kasi dun sa research na ginawa ko, sure ba?
Number
1 ang PhilAmLife. And it's the most stable company right now and it has the largest blah 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 ang kanilang mga professional managers. Hindi pa tapos to. Okay. Si PhilAmLife ngayon, because of the fund managers, papasok din yan sa PSE. Okay? And it will also provide the same percentage. Ang maganda nito, pagka pumasok kay PhilAmLife, yung kinita niyan sa stocks, si PhilAmLife, bawasan lang ng konting charges yan. So, konting-konti lang. So, roughly, mga 17% din yung papasok sa'yo na growth. So, comparing that 17% to your 0.375, sa tingin mo, alin ang worthwhile na vehicle for you?
Galing ni sir.
PhilAmLife.
Save na ako.
Si PhilAmLife.
Sige na, tapos na.
Last part.
Ano yung cheque ko?
Oh, wait lang. Last part.
Ang maganda nito,
Ikaw
kasi
na mismo mag-decide.
ikaw ang magde-decide actually. Okay? Ikaw ang magde-decide kung paano mo palalaguin yung pera mo. Okay? So, gusto ko lang i-re-emphasize sa'yo yung power of compounding. Kasi they are considering this as the eighth wonder of the world right now.
Wonder.
Oo. That's in my own term. Para ano lang, may inject ka lang ng humor ba? Diba? For example, you have an option A and you have an option B. You have the capacity to earn 1 million every month for the next 5 years. And then dun sa isa, 0.01 cents,
10
magdo-double siya.
Daddy,
10 cents. 10 cents. Magdo-double siya every month for the next 5 years. Tanungin ko sa'yo, saan mo gustong lagay ng pera mo? O alin ang gusto mong
Sa
option?
B.
Kasi alam mo na. Diba?
Kunwari, hindi mo alam.
Sa
Diba?
A.
So magkano to? This is 1 million times 12 times 5. Shortcut na. This is 60 million pesos. Congratulations. Malaking value ito. Pero do you know that you can surpass this with this one? So explain
10
niya.
cents, ha?
Okay. Kung kaya mong ipakita yung formula na 1i is equal to 1 plus I raised to n, number of frequency, pwede. Pero kung gusto mo, isa-isahin mo na lang sa kanya para mag-build up yung excitement niya. So, first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Doble lang naman ang doble yan. Okay.
10%.
So, ibig sabihin, first month, second month, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Magkano kita mo? First month?
0.10.
0.10. Second month?
0.20.
Next?
0.40. 0.80. Yan na yun
Next.
sa math.
Okay.
2.2.
3.2. 6.4.
Dapat nga may table ka na, no?
For example lang, di ba? Binil
Ayaw na.
Sabihin niya.
Whether you believe me or not,
Haba.
pagdating ng third year,
Billion na. Ayun,
Hindi pa.
million na.
lampas mo na yung 60M.
Or
Or
memorizing
nasa
mo na lang
50M
to.
ka na. O pwede mo siya i-memorize.
Kasi feeling ko talaga mas maniniwala siya pag nakita
i-memorize
niya.
mo na lang yan.
Memorize
Lalo
mo
na
na.
pag nagbi-build up yan. Oo nga. 12, sabihin, ituloy na lang muna natin ha. This is 12.8, this is 25.6, this is 51.2, this is 102.4, this is 204.8.
Laki na.
Okay? Malaki na siya. Coming from 0.1 or 10 cents. Pero maliit pa rin yan kumpara dun sa
60
dito.
million.
Right? So, ituloy mo ngayon yan. Second year.
Sige na.
Okay,
Basta yun na
dire-diretso.
yun.
Basta ganun siya ang gagawin mo. Basta abot siya sa point na parang 2.5 years pa lang, nasa 50 million ka na. And kung itutuloy-tuloy mo yan, aabutin ka ng mga around
3.2.
3.2 billion pesos. So that's the power of compounding. I'm not saying na yan ang mangyayari sa pera mo dito. Pero at least, if you continuously, same principle lang yan. Okay? If you continuously compound your money, the longer you keep it, and then the longer it grows, the bigger your money. That's why maraming mga tao na pumapasok sa ganitong klase ng investment instrument or vehicle, that they are really finding value to their decision and to their choice.
Dapat 10 to 20 year engagement. Dapat 10 to 20
Ayun. So, explain na lang yan. 10 to 20 year engagement. Bakit nga 10 to 20 years? Kasi meron tayong mga products na 10 to 20 years yung build up ng cash value niya. Right? And makikita mo talaga.
Si abundance.
Oo.
Ay, account value pala yun.
Hindi. Yan nga. Tama na 10 years talaga
10
yung
years talaga.
makikita mo siya na lumalaki. Kasi minsan person, ay, ang tagal naman nun. Pero doon mo talaga makikita yung
So, Ange,
dito ga.
with what I've shown you, alin yung nagustuhan mo ditong part?
Lahat.
Everything.
Which part did you like best?
And then, ito. The
The
power of
compounding. So, do you believe that with what I've shown you here, you will be able to achieve that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Do you think yung 40,000 mo kanina na sobra, if you will use this investment instrument, you're going to make more than what your bank can give?
Of course. Definitely.
Diba? 40,000 times 12. That's only 480,000 in 1 year. You multiply mo yan by 35 years. That's all by 22 years, that's all the money that you're going to get. But if you're going to put your 40,000 at roughly 17%, nagko-compound pa every period, you might be getting more than 480,000 times 22 years. Okay. So are you willing to set aside a certain money and put it in a compounding
Ito na yung
principle?
check ko.
Ilabas na naman.
Yung labas na.
Now, if you like that, here's the thing. Since I am a financial advisor, okay, I'm willing to coach you. Okay? And as a coach,
I'll be in your
I'll be in your face. Okay? I'll be with you regularly over the phone to update you and to give you some useful information about the growth of your fund. But of course, we need to start now. Okay. So, here's our agreement. Okay. What's our first agreement?
How much are you willing to save?
I'm giving you the choice to decide how much you're going to set aside from the 40,000 that's extra for you every month and put it in this investment vehicle.
Probably around 30,000 lang.
30,000.
Wow.
That's
Sarap.
good.
30,000 lang.
30,000 every month. Okay. Now,
Times 12 months.
times 12 months,
How much is that?
this is going to be 360,000
Ang
per
galing niya
year.
sabi sa much.
Engineering. Okay. This is going to be 360,000 per year.
So, pwede dyan mo siya i-base
Okay.
yung premium niya.
Now, my commitment to you, part of my agreement, is to find a solution that will give you high yield,
Anong gusto niyo unahin dito sa security?
high yield potential for your money. Okay. So, part of that is it okay if I draft a proposal para makita mo lang projection kung paano kikita ang 360,000 mo every year in the next 10 to 20 years?
Okay.
Okay, so I will draft a proposal. Okay. Kailan ako pwedeng bumalik sa'yo para ibigay yung proposal?
Sige, let's say Friday siguro.
Friday. Anong oras?
Friday, ganitong time.
3 p.m. Perfect. Sige, we can have coffee at Blue Gray. So that I can explain to you.
Oh, para maano mo na rin yung business niya, sir. Mo-promote niya. Joke.
Okay? So this is an agreement. Okay?
Do you have your check with you?
You have a commitment na inilatag. Question ko, do you have your check with you right now?
Sige.
Which will be comfortable for you? The one-time payment every year of 360,000 or the quarterly or monthly?
One-time payment.
One-time payment. Wow. Do you have your check right now?
Sige.
Oo,
Ilabas mo,
ilabas ko na. Oo.
Okay. So, since this is an agreement, I'm going to sign to signify my intention and my commitment to you. This is a mutual agreement.
Kasuhan mo siya.
Ay, sorry.
Okay.
After, ano, no?
So, because this is our agreement, you're giving me permission to follow you up. Right? And to give you an update from time to time. Thank you for the trust.
Yung check, hindi mo kinuha.
Okay.
Nabigay na niya sa akin.
Binigyan niya yung 360.
Ah.
Pero kung wala sa
Paano ba?
check.
Sabi,